What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to look at the Transformers Earthrise Fasttrack. So this is the final one in this wave 3 of Earthrise figures. I've looked at all the other 3, and this one kind of combines, or I guess enhances the others, so I figured I'd look at it last. Let's take a quick 360. This figure is actually quite underrated compared to the others. I know it's just a weaponizer, but it really does have a lot of playability. You can put this thing kind of anywhere. You can just store it back here, or you can stick it on the back of the arm, or you can really put it anywhere. Me personally, I like to put it right here on the back of the arm. It stows away. You can also use it as a weapon if you want to. You can take this out of his hand and put this here and have this on his shoulder or something like that. Here's the back. Pretty nice looking, clean back. You've got a little bit of gappiness here, but again, every Earthrise kind of has that. So pretty cool. I do have, these are a little bit loose on mine, but I don't know, that's a results may vary type of thing. You can't really put this anywhere else other than his hand, but it's nice that you have that option. So let's go over articulation. The head is on a mushroom peg, so it just rotates around. It does go all the way around, but it doesn't go up or down. The arm rotates here on this joint and goes up to there, down to there. Rotation at the elbow. Single jointed elbow gets you 90 degrees. A rotation at the wrist. You do have a rotation at the waist that gets you all the way around. You have a leg joint that goes up to there, back to there, and out to the side, all on friction. You get a double jointed knee that gets you all through there due to the transformation. You can get it all the way up. You get an ankle tilt, and you get a toe tilt here. So plenty of articulation on a little guy like this. No different than what we've been getting. What I do like, though, if you look up close, you've got some nice painted detail. The blue and the black lines all across here. You got the black paint here on the sides and on the arms. You know, it's quite nice looking in the red on the face mask. Here's the back. You've got this paint here and the orange there. Overall, pretty nice for a $20 figure. Pretty good looking overall. He does have a couple different modes. Let's get into his vehicle mode first, and then we'll check out the other modes that he can do. So to get him transformed into his vehicle mode, go ahead and remove this from the back. And we're going to go ahead and detach this. Rotate these to the front. And rotate the legs up and over, and they're going to tab in right there. Same thing on this side. Rotate that up and over, and that's going to tab in to his abs here. So you can kind of see it's starting to make the front of his vehicle mode. Right. Next we're going to take the arms. Go ahead and take those off. I'm going to take the head, turn the head around. And this is going to peg in. So there's 2 tabs right here, and there's 2 pegs right there. So this is going to peg into the back of his vehicle, like that. And take this piece here, and this is going to peg right into the chest here. And that kind of carves up his face, so you can't really see his face. Right, so you do want it facing backwards like that. And then the last little touch is to take these arms, and you can move them so that they're on the front peg instead of the back, or the front slot instead of the back slot. And then we can just make sure you get this back in here. And finally, you can take this and you can kind of put it anywhere. I like to put it in the back of the head like that. But there you go. There's the vehicle mode. Pretty good looking vehicle mode. I like this a lot, actually. It's not anything from G1. It's just sort of its own thing. But again, these weaponizers all have their own vehicle modes. It does roll on those 6 wheels. You know, it's like a 6-wheeled vehicle. Looks really nice. There he is next to the Earthrise Blue Streak. Shorter, well, shorter in length, a little bit taller in height, and then obviously wider with the arms and the weapons. There's probably a million different configurations you could have with this guy. So I can't go over them all. I'm just going to go over a few. Okay, so we can make this backpack a couple different ways. So go ahead, you can create this right here, and that's going to peg into here. But before we do that, you can take these arms and peg them into here. And then make sure you have this plugged in. Just giving you some ideas. You can do all sorts of stuff with these. But there you go. There's one configuration. You could have them kind of like a backpack with the guns on it. And then you can plug these into here. And again, you can kind of do this however you want. It's really, you know, sky's the limit with these things. And now you can use these, and you can aim them however you like. It is a little bit heavy for him, but you can do it, and you can pretty much do whatever you need. It might look better on a bigger character, but there you go. There's another configuration. His battle mode for Scorponok. So go ahead and take this and make it into this shape. You just open it up here. Take his sword, put that into the front, and that's just going to peg right in like that. Then you're going to take these legs, unpeg them from here, and these are going to peg in right here. Next, you're going to take the body here. That's going to attach here. And even this, you could probably make this multiple different ways. Really up to you. I'm just showing you the configuration that they show in their instructions. Okay, take that arm. And then you're going to take the other arm. That's going to plug into his gun. And then finally, last gun. It's a really long piece here, but there you go. There is the, I guess it's an axe. So he's going to hold it somewhere here, and Scorponok can smash people with this. This is a little silly to me. I don't know. I would never have it in this configuration. Another thing you can do is make this into a spaceship, which is more like a fan mode than anything else. So go ahead and fold this over like this, and that'll allow you to plug this into the front like that. So you have that on the back. Then take these and put them into the side, and there you go. There you have this wacky spaceship mode. Actually, you can also put it this way if you think that looks better. You can have it this other way. So lots of different display options. You can really just go crazy with this thing. I mean, you can just make up a million different ways to use this guy. Right, so here's that spaceship mode. You got the cockpit here. Got some guns here, guns on the side and wings, and then on the back you got a cargo hold or whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's get him back in his robot mode. So go ahead and take apart all the parts we just put together. And we're going to rotate these legs. And you know they have the front if you have that black part right there. You can take this, and this is going to fit in right here. Oh, backwards. And that just tabs right in. You can take his backpack, unpeg the thing, and then put the backpack on. And then this, you can just tab it back here. Rotate the head around. Take his arms. Get those back in. And you know the black part goes in the front. So if you have this in the front, you've got the wrong side. Right, rotate the elbow so you have that in the front. Same on this side. And use the second peg hole because you want the shoulders up a little bit. And finally we'll get him his weapon. And there you go. Fast Track back in his robot mode. So final thoughts on this guy. I think he is really cool. He can do a lot of different stuff. You can sort of make infinite possibilities with this, and he's a good weaponizer for his fellow Earthrise mates. It's underrated for sure in this wave because he's not a popular character. You know, he's a brand new character, so nobody knows who he is. But honestly, he's fun and he's cool. So I definitely recommend him. I think he's really neat, and I think people would have fun with him and like him and be able to use him in their Earthrise display or their Earthrise, play. So that's really it for today. Thanks for watching. That will end this series of Earthrise figures. I should have some more Earthrise coming soon. I have some other stuff on the way, but I'm mixing these in between Masterpiece, so hopefully you're enjoying these. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.